Yo guys, I'm Fasty Rides. Welcome along today. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, it's nice to have you along for the ride. So today, we're doing something different today. We're going to go test ride a new bike. Ooh. Yeah, so we're going to go test ride a potential new bike that I'm might be getting. Depends on how this test ride goes, obviously. So the BMW XR is going to be up on sale in the next 2 days or whatever. Hopefully that'll sell. I don't think I'm chopping it in because they take the piss when it comes to the decent trading price. Well, from past experience, they usually knock £2 off the value of the bike, and £2 in their pocket is better off in my pocket, innit? That's the way I look at it. So anyway, we're going to go out for a ride, going over the tops. We're not going the motorway, and then I'll come back when we're at the showroom, guys. And we're off. So this is the KTM 1250, 1290 even. Fucking hell, get it right faster. I've got it for an hour, just going out for a quick blast. So this is going to be like a first ride impressions. Fucking hell, I'm steaming up already. Let's put that up there like that. God, it feels so alien. God, it fucking handles well. Jesus Christ, it just tilts over. So he said turn right here. It's bloody comfortable. The seat is nice. The seat is definitely nice. It's a lovely height for me. And obviously I can't give it any spankage today. It sounds lovely. It's got the KTM, the Goprp exhaust on. Been beautiful all morning, and then all of a sudden, bloody pisses it down. What's this guy doing? Oh, no indicators on that. Clown. So I think what we'll do is we'll go up the hill. We'll just keep going up. Oh, he said take a left to M65. And we can go, so that's alright. And he said go straight across. Right, third gear. Let's have a little bit of a pull on it. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, motors. Definitely motors. See if you're still recording. Yes you are, but you're probably going to get piss wet through. It feels really comfortable, like your pegs aren't too low. Very much like the XR. Right, he said go straight on over here. A lot of people are moaning about the indicator switch. I thought were alright, to be honest. It feels very bloody small, to be honest. My bike feels much bigger. The clutch is lovely and smooth. Really soft to press. So we're in street mode. And we're in automatic suspension. We are actually on the low preload setting. You should be able to see all that on the screen. Right, I don't know which way we're fucking going here. He said just go straight across. 80-mile range, we've got half a tank. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful bike. The suspension is really nice. You know, it feels like you're on an adventure bike. It, you know, actually moves. Whereas mine is road orientated, and it just fucking hard all the time, no matter what setting you have it in. But you've got the adaptive cruise control. You've got all that shite. You've got start, stop. This one hasn't got the heated grips on. Adjustable screen with this malarkey here. I told him to leave it up though, that's pretty cool. So I wanted to see what it will like with the screen up. I mean, I haven't really gone fast, have I? So probably won't know. Yeah, that quick shifter is fucking lovely. You really don't feel it through the bike at all. You just feel it in your foot when you're clicking it, and that's it. It's really lovely. The handlebars seem narrow, a lot narrower than my XR. But this bike, which is different to the XR, it's the XR you feel like you're sat in it. This one you feel like you're sat on it. But yeah, it's still very, very nimble. You know? Look at that fourth gear and it just bloody pulls up this hill. It's got blipper as well. Yeah, it just bloody pulls no matter what gear you're in. What we'll do is we'll go to the top of this hill. In fact, I think this is where I came down, I'm not sure. Where's this Charlie going? The power is instant. It doesn't hold back at all, it's just there. Wheelie opportunity. So these bikes have got they've got something like 6 ECUs in them, all different things, like for the suspension, the computer of the bike itself. It's fucking all sorts on it. It's just got everything. But again, this is just the first impressions. Oh, I can't go anywhere yet. Look at that. It just pulls. It just instantly pulls. Right, where are we going? Straight on. We'll go straight on. Okay. Don't want to be going down there, do we? Fucking hell, it just pulls, mate. Honestly, it's crazy. It's a lovely bike. Lovely bike. So can I see myself having one of these? Yeah, I think I could, to be honest. It's got a nice presence. I'll tell you what it has, what the feeling is. It feels a bit jolty. But that's probably because I'm used to an inline 4. You know, that's a lot smoother. It feels very light up top end as well. You know, feels very agile. Like you could fucking throw this into corners. But yeah, it's got a 19-inch front wheel on this. I'd say it's just as agile as my XR. What we'll do in a minute, when we find somewhere decent to pull over, and I'll do a walk around just to show you the bike. This one's actually got the Acura on it, but I won't be getting the Acura, I'd be getting an SE Racing one, I think. It's a bit windy up here. I'm not going to dick about with menus or out like that because I know knob all about it basically. So what we're going to do is pull over in here. Well, it was. Here we go. We'll just pull over here. Look at that lock on it. Jesus Christ, that's awesome. I'm still in first gear. Let's get it in neutral. There we go. Right, let's turn that off. That's a stand down. Right, I'm not sure how you turn it off. I think you turn it off. Yep, there you go. That's it. So that's it. It's a right bloody beast, innit? Jesus Christ. It really feels solid. Like, how can I explain it? like a new bike should, I suppose. You know, you've got the WP Apex suspension on. That's what makes it, you know, have all this travel. So what he's done is set the seat in the lowest position for me, and he set the preload to the lowest as well. But I'll be honest with you, I could have gone up a notch quite easy. Because when I ride with covering the brake even when I stop, so it's only 1 foot down. If I did get one of these, the version would have to have the panniers on. You've got a little bit of bling on this. You've got the chain with the anodised bit on it. And then this bit here, this is your petrol tank. So your petrol tank's all here, but it comes right down here. Makes the bike look like it's got a pair of bollocks. But that's what makes it so agile, because a lot of the weight goes to the bottom of the engine. So the centre of gravity is pushed down a little bit further. And that's what makes it agile. It does feel it as well, it really does feel it. But I'll tell you what it does feel, when you're sat on it, it feels like a very thin bike. You know, the tank looks very thin. I mean, the looks aren't the best in the world, are they? But I think it looks good. This is the adaptive suspension radar, adaptive cruise control radar thing. I ain't used that, and I probably won't use it, and they recommend that you don't use it in the rain as well. So, yeah, but isn't it a beauty? I don't know if I'd buy it in the orange or the black. These tyres are them Mitas ones. So far, they don't, I mean, how can you say I haven't even pushed it out like that? But yeah, it's a beautiful bike. They've split the radiators as well. So that lets more air go in through into the engine bay and cools it a little bit. And also, it means that there's a radiator for each piston. And motions, that's the international sign for pistons, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, so this is the malarkey with the screen. So it's got loads of positions. It's a beast of a bike, it's lovely. I mean, obviously today I'm not going to be able to like give it a good spanking or anything like that, or really put it into some corners, because it's just bloody pissed it down for a start off. And it's not my bike, is it? It ain't my bike. Right, so this might be fun, because I don't even know how to start it. It did say press that. You've got to wait until all this malarkey is done. We're in neutral. There we go. It does say heated grips, but it hasn't got any on this apparently. Yeah, the gear thing's a bit high for me, to be honest. Could do with lowering that a little bit, but that's fine. Yep, yeah, we're off. Oh, it's fucking raining again now. Pissing it down. Just fucking stopped as well when we were there. So I think what we'll do is we'll go around this roundabout and then we'll head back. The brakes are lovely. Feel great on it. But it is a lovely bike. It really is. And could I see myself on one of these? Yeah, could I? I'd like all the power. Definitely. You know, I'd definitely like something with all the torque. I mean, it is a little down on power compared to my XR, but then it's a V-twin, isn't it? It's got all the torque. Here we go. We're going right round, so we'll just stay in here. Vibrations as well. In all fairness, they ain't loads. I would expect them to be more. You know, with it being a big thumper. I mean, you've got to imagine that the pistons on this thing will be bloody massive. You know, only being 2 of them, but yet 1300cc. I'm not sure where we're going here. I think we'll follow this truck. I think we need to be in this lane here, because we are going round. What a bag of balls. This is typical, this. It's been fucking lovely all morning. And then now, absolute shite. Jesus Christ, I'm just taking it nice and steady as well and it pulls off. Jesus. Close that up because I'm just getting piss wet through. Yeah, this rain's really fucking ruined it, to be honest. But yeah, I can still get a feel for the bike. The suspension is bloody lovely, really is. Nice and crisp. It feels so smooth. Jeez, went down them bloody potholes then. But it didn't do anything. It just shuddered a bit, but it's fine. You know, it'd be nice if I could have taken this out further and got to know it and stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't usually ride in shit weather like this. It's fucking absolutely awful. Like I said, it was lovely earlier. My jeans are piss wet through as well. I suppose it's a good test for the coat as well, because I've never really been caught in a fucking piss down, have I? Bloody smooth as silk, this. Look at that, it just pulls him forth. Yep, I can get me both tiptoes down on this quite easy, so it's probably the same height as the XR at the moment. The seat feels comfortable. It is the ergo seat, so long distance I don't think there'd be a problem on this. I don't really know what else to talk about really. The brakes and everything feels fine, nice. The wing mirrors, they're not vibing all over the place. There is like a hesitation when you change up gear with a blipper, quick shifter should I say. It cuts the throttle and then it isn't straight on it. It is quite, you know, there is like a little lag in there, which I'm sure you'd get used to. The screen's lovely and bright. I don't want to start fucking around with that, but basically you can see it, can't you? Nice and clear. Somebody smoking weed. Do you know what? I'm probably just going to get my bike and then go around to Starbucks round the corner and go get myself a coffee and a cake. Hopefully dry off a little bit. But saying that, my legs aren't wet through. My jeans are piss wet through, but my legs aren't inside. Weirdly. Yeah, the brakes are really lovely. You hardly need to move them. I think one thing I would do if I got one of these is change the tyres. I don't really like these ones that are on. Not confident with them. Look at this bell-ending fucking van in outside lane. What an absolute tosser. Fucking pointing you in there, you clown. Straight on for us. Yeah, again, the bike's awesome. I really like it, to be honest. I could see myself on one of these. Apparently they're really good on juice as well, you know. If you're doing like a tow, you're going to get 60 miles per gallon out of it. What else is there? I don't know. Sam Vincent's got one of these and he bought it from new and he loves it. He's had all sorts done to it. Got an arrow can on it, that. It's got a little USB thing down here as well, I think. It's got a charging point inside the glove box as well. Glove box, the key holder or whatever it is. So you can put your mobile in there and charge it. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm piss wet through on my legs. But we need to sort of like get these gloves off a minute. And see how we're going to get... Yeah, sorry about the camera, guys. I know it's probably piss wet through. Been a complete washout, this. Right. Wow, that hill hold is fucking amazing on here. Yeah, so let's have a conclusion about this bike. Well, it's 15.5 grand to buy brand new, so it's in the same price range roughly as an XR or a GS. A GS would be a little bit more, I think, because this hasn't got any of the kit on it. It hasn't got the tech pack, it hasn't got the panniers, it hasn't got the heated grips, it hasn't got any of that. Well, this bike has, but you know, the stock bike doesn't. So it's like everything, you have to spec it up. So I was looking at, well, I priced what I would need for this, including panniers and heater grips and all the stuff, and you're looking close to £17,500. So when you're looking at like that for a bike, then it's a lot of money. But like I said, I was looking at an XR, same as mine, but it didn't have the panniers or anything, which is £1.5 grand for the panniers, but it was 16.5 for the bike, and that was a last year's bike. So yeah, I think it's going to be something either 1 year old, or I don't know what the heck I'm going to get, but I do like this bike. I think it's lovely. You know, it's a shame it wasn't a dry day for me to take it out for a proper run, but still, I don't think I need to. It is lovely. Right, so I can go in here, and I think if I just put it, I think he will want to put it up there maybe. Right, so I've left it in first gear. That is the lovely KTM. Got V-Strom there, but look at that. It's a gorgeous bike, isn't it? Right, I think that'll wrap it up today, to be honest, guys. Been a ride on the beast in the piss wet through. But if you did like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I will be with you next time. See you later.